tutaingia. Saskia bro. Someone is worth half of your everything. Yeah? By the virtue that alikupikia chakula, alikupasia nguo na alikuoshea nguo. Unaget?
Nakakuzalia.
Nakakuzalia, yes. Sasa mimi nimwambia kama ni story ya kuzalia, enda children's court, wewe ngoja una chance support. But kugawana 50-50 size kotini set presidents. Kama hukuchangia kwa kutengeneza hiyo mali, you're not worth it. Go look it up. Unajua una shida, unapiga kelele, but the thing is sheria working na emotions. It works with logic.
Hata kuna mtu amesema ina work na emotions.
Sasa ndio maana nimekuambia, ukisema nimemzalia, so I need half of it. Sasa ndio nakwambia half of it uende children's court. Ukuwe na kitu hicho cha support. But mtu la Kilonzo aliambiwa ako na mtoto ya mtu, sasa nafaa kurudishiwa 50 milioni.
Wala keisha.
Haki ya Mungu. Unanishika?
Haki keisha.
It is very hard.
Hiyo unaweza pata hata kitu. Hiyo hata kitu huyo mwenye anaongea hivyo. Mimi sijui ni nani anaongea.
Welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. Guy Mowbray here and Sue Smith is here to commentate with me. We're very much looking forward to this division rivals game. What are your expectations from this?
I think it's so important that both teams start
nyote mmeongea nimechanganisha.
and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
There's the first touch and we're underway.
50-50
This is today's
Koti imekata, si ndio?
Dyke plays alongside William Saliba in the heart of defence. Fabian starts alongside Martin Odegaard in central midfield, and they're playing with just one up front. Now he's in for the keenest of reflexes.
Partly I agree. Haufai ku basically inafaa kuwa hivi. Basically mkihama pamoja kitu nilikuwa umekuja nayo ni yako. Kwa umekuja na mattress pekee. Sikiliza. Swali inakuja baadaye. Sikiliza. Kwa umekuja na mattress pekee, mattress ni yako pekee. Kutoka nyumba na hiyo mattress. Lakini kwa umekuja like ukahelp kuchip in, hapo sasa tunaweza sikilizana. Kenya umesaidia tutagawana. Lakini kwa hujasaidia ati kuchangia kitu ati umekuta nyumba fully furnished tukakuja chill sijamaliza statement yangu. Kwa jamaiza kuchangia kitu ukakuja na kijiko moja. Kwa kuchangia kitu ukakuja na kijiko moja ukaondoka na kijiko moja ulikuja nayo.
Just needs the composure now. And it's an early lead. A terrific start.
Ulipata mtoto akiwa hapo?
So off we go at 1-0. Wataru Endo.
Mtoto ngoja, sinafikiria. Mtoto is a different case. Mtoto
technique to get past his man.
Mtoto ni kitu.
Space on the flank. They're in here. Surely. And that is
They needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range.
They have to clear this. The press works now to push forward.
Alikufunza nini? Alikufunza nini?
Endo. Shankov. Great instinct there to cut it out. Can he finish? Or should that have been squared for a better chance?
Well, it was a waste, wasn't it? It was just lacking awareness, really.
This looks promising from the kickers. Opportunity here. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Yeah, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's class defending that.
That's the bad.
Scruffy play, ball lost. Chance to level things, and they've levelled it up. Nothing to split them once more. And away we go again at 1-1.
You never know anything. Like
ready to intercept there.
So that's the unfortunate truth.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Positive play on the front foot. Teeing up the chance now. And that will ease any defensive worry. And that has a flag for offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into position.
never.
In the right position to cut out the pass. Porro. There's a chance for the breakaway here. And that ultimately has come to nothing.
God forbid.
Victor Shankov.
No, for
He's been pinched, but don't mind there.
yeah.
Could take things forward a notch.
Oh, wait. Naenda.
Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Ødegaard. Beto. Victor Shankov. All square. Can they make this pressure count? And what a challenge! They might get caught on the break here. Ødegaard. What a chance here! Oh, that's fantastic! That's next level keeping. And it's a short corner. This to see them lead.
How sure you ni zake zilipanda jina zangu bado.
Well, here's the replay. And what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him. And then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
Victor Shankov. Beto. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes.
Oh, ngoja nilikuwa nimekata. Ngoja dochezo ndo nilikuwa nakwambia God forbid. Pole. I take back what I said. It was a slip of the tongue.
Sawa, unasikia? Wacha niingilie hii story. Nauliza swali
So
moja.
back in
The problem
business,
ni
and
gani?
it's kickers who have the lead. But this game far from being done and dusted.
Wanasemanga assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
Ball lost and the
Huwezi
chance gone.
assume,
Yeah, really well
the way you
organised off the
think
ball
is
there.
the same way the
Breaking
other
at pace,
person
this could be
thinks.
dangerous.
True.
Well, they couldn't quite take advantage at the end of that. The kickers showing good width here.
When you think someone is going to be nice,
Opportunity now.
when you think that somebody is going to be nice, and that person gets to show you the other side of you.
Pushing forward with options available now. This could level it. And it's in. End-to-end stuff here. The lead lasting mere minutes. And we're all level again.
Warlord, Tulia. Let come.
Dramatic equaliser. The match
Warlord,
recedes
Tulia.
elsewhere.
Warlord, Tulia. Wait, let come.
On to Odegaard.
Ndio maana una come late.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Good work to beat the challenge. Odegaard. It's there. And into the lead they go. Off we go. 3-2 the score now. Porro. Fran Garcia. Starting to get interested here.
Ina depend.
Talk about timing.
Oh, I thought they were through there.
There's a chance for them to go now. What a good ball. That could be in. Onto it. In on goal. Oh, you can't stop them now.
Naona itikia kuingia box.
In double quick time.
Doches.
And the game gets
As far as I know, Doches.
Morato. Endo. Porro. Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. It's to spark something. There it is. A lifeline in this
Doches,
game.
as far as I know, kuandikia hivyo, make sure kuna Will karibu
So
ameandika.
it's 4-3
Talk on the
here.
safe
The game
side.
restarts. Saved and held on to as well. And the press has paid off here. Odegaard. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
Warlord najua.
And off we go with another kick-off at 5-3 now. Yannick Carrasco. Victor Shankov. On to Carrasco. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Odegaard. He's in here. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. Morato. Reece James. Pedro Porro. Mukhtar. Shankov. Goes on past the defender. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They found a way through. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now. The game restarts after a much-needed pause for breath. But be keeping up with all this. Taru Endo. Good instinct there to cut it out. 20 minutes remaining now. Now, what can they do from here? There's something on here, a chance to attack. They've got to get back quickly. Oh, just off target.
Tangazo. Tumepata anti-madu.
They just couldn't quite cap it off. Well, it's a brilliant attacking display, so much quality in the final third, and the finishes have been really clinical. The back line just doesn't have the answers. They need to organise themselves quickly, or this could be a heavy defeat for them.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Oh, could be here. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance. Morata. On to Carrasco.
Wow, I love that.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover.
I was saying about something really.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
That fear that initially kutoka.
Carrasco.
That makes me tremble into commitment.
Now, this might be promising.
Notice the face not going away.
Right idea, but the radar was out.
Shouldn't have lost it there.
Put my pain fans
Opportunity here. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of move. There's a fatalistic air to the kickoff. They're out of it now. Lovely setup. Oh, brilliant anticipation. We're into the final 5 minutes. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, denied what looked like a certain goal. That's brilliant awareness.
The corner taken short. Winning the ball back and in a promising position. Oh, great work. What's next? And it's there. And he's put that one away very nicely indeed. James. Pedro Porro. Played in with that. Oh, should score! A goal that brings only ironic cheers from their supporters. It's all too late. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Could take things forward a notch here. Well, they got so far, but no end result. So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance?
Yeah, it was the nature of the performance more than anything. They just never got out of second gear. They were dominated all over the park. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room after that.
Lakini wale mnaweza fight na yeye kwa nyumba. Huyu mtu hataki kusikia, hataki. Hiyo ndio kitu ambacho nimenuka. Na yeye Gana land sasa. Nani wewe unagusa? Nani wewe unagusa?
Kwani mnagusana huku?
Brani, hai. Kwanza ulinikasirisha, niliamsha mtu nikupandisha alafu na
Kasirike sasa na nini?
una cancel request. Nilijam.
Be happy, utaishi miaka mingi.
Miaka nayo nitaishi hiyo nayo.
Sasa kuwa happy.
Binti kiziwi. I'm not nice. Aliniambia nimpe pera. Impression watching zile nini zile content zile demanita wanja.
The fuck is wanja?
Sipandisha wao wanasemanga. Yule jangili mwenzangu unapenda kunalalia kanda ya 50. Why not? Naosha kania. Why not?
Imetoka kasino kuuzia wa baba yenu kuma.
Kupandisha wala ndationgea pia.
Alienda. Alijump sana akaenda.
Oi. Huyo dem. Unaona anapenda kuwake. Wewe kwanza mtakuwa na kitu anaweza chapa bibi juu ya kumuongezesha. Kwa live karibu afungue kamera. Ndio bra. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed on whatever.
Which is
We Duchess, tulikuwa tunabishana na mzee hapa. Mzee. I don't ni kijana. Ayayayaya, ukamkuru huyo anafaa kuwa amelala.
Na uko pore.
Huyo ni gare. Huyo ni mwenye bana.
Adili kanarere Andres. Ako divorce ndio maana anashout hapa.
No. Hata najua hana vitu ziko na kwenye ziko. Mimi sina kulidi.
Hiyo machungu imeonyesha mjomba maskini anapanga na ile chuki. Lakini tusemeni tu kweli tutaolewa, ni ujinga tu tunapanga. Kila mtu ataolewa kweli kuolewa.
Unasema kweli na nani?
Nani wewe peke yako?
Unasema tu kweli. Ukiwa na
wote mtaolewa.
Mimi nitakuwa that one friend mwenye atakuja anakuwa anawakujia kwa magari.
Wewe bora harakisha tuambie ndani chungu ni akala, tutafute pesa mapema. Mimi baada sitaita harusi watu hawajaolewa.
Mimi nitakuja sasa nitakuwa the drunkard auntie.
Unashangaa ukitia harusi ifanywa lakini haukuwa tena.
Connection.
Mimi nikifika JKA natupa live. Nanunua live pia.
Sema bla.
Exchange.
Uone pale nyuma. Akisema
chest na shoulder. Yaani mwenye mwezi juu
section. Na mimi comment section hadi ninafanya videos za kusema kuna huyu msichana mwenye alipotea anajiita hivi. Hebu mtembeleeni mumwangalie.
Tabadilisha jina. Nitaanza akaunti nyingine mpya.
Rada profile views zako.
Huwezi enda mahali. Umesahau unaenda Kenya, uende Uganda. Unashangaa ni London inaenda outside Kenya bado. Haya.
Anaenda tu kama Kawangui. Hata Kawangui alikuwa anasemekana arudi Kenya, anaenda Europe.
Actually, maisha yangu si ya Kawangui.
Lakini si unaona akienda hizo countries Maybe ataenda.
Anaweza enda. Usinidharau.
Ati kuna mtu aliniambia hizo vitu ni scam, ati ukilipa agent kuenda huko unaenda kuteseka. Siwezi lipa hizo. Kutoka besti yangu
Nimekwambia mimi nitakuwa
ataenda wapi?
utaenda nitakuwa
Usijali. Sehemu yako ya kwenda huko ikifika, itafika. Sisi labda niolewe niende huko na mtu amenioa.
iko hivi
Sema ni wewe, acha nikwambie.
ikifika time itafika, but mimi najua kama
Ati mtu anakaa huko, so kuna mtu anaweza kuninile kuhost,
anaweza kuconnect kuhost iko. Na kuna pia website, hebu ndakuulizia kwa dada, alikuwa amenitumia inaitwa Geo app. I think niko nayo Indeed Jobs. Unaingia kwa app ya
hiyo bazenga anafanya kwa mkono, ni mkono ama ni miguu? Kitu ingine nani na hii kesho, unajua hii mambo ya nina kia do you know about it?
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me as usual on these occasions Stuart Robson, and we've got action from the Division Rivals League coming right up. What are your expectations for today?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Pedro Porro. Mukhtar. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Nicely played.
Oh, and just like that, there's the second goal. They're flying out of the
traps. You cannot trust them to another akili aende akafuuze. Yeye akienda yeye alihostiwa na best yake mtani akamhost for 1 year.
Wow. Amesema ni state huko ni ama ni state house. Huko ni Watchman State House. A gardener. Acha tutumie garden. Wewe mtu ache kumcheka. Unajua tunaweza dhani ni jokes au ni kweli. Wangai wewe uko wapi? United States of Kisumu. Wangai yako nini? Wangai yako alisema France.
Kama ile dem na kwa ile dem. Alikuwa ametanga ile content ya nikikwambia niko Dubai alafu patana na mimi tao njope uko Dubai. Hiyo ni I'm not
Wallahi sorry. Wewe njope uko Dubai. Washington. Ndio wako Washington. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's nice kusikia kwa Washington. Tuko Washington. Wale mimi nasema area. Tumshie mimi wapi? Orera mani. Masiku ziende haraka niolewe niende nikachape bwana. Atakuolewa utachapa. Atachapa bwana utachapa.
Wale kama kuna kitu na kuanga sure bet. Mimi siwezi chapa juu ya nini.
So it is
Juu ya marriage.
So it
Kwanza nikikumbuka vile nataka kutafuta pesa alafu mwanaume ananiambia ati ngoja nakupa pesa hiyo za kesho. Kwanza nilikuwa na nini? Nilikuwa na passport.
de masho itoka nje ya Kenya. Wewe tuna passport.
Sasa kuna best wangu kwa TikTok. Sijui kama naangalia jina yake. Mimi akinionyesha tu passport shughuli za ku travel. Alikuanga
Unasikia wanaume mkidate wasichana wametoka nje ya country. Wewe ukitaka kumuoa choma tu hiyo passport ama ufiche.
usahau passport
Jua
kwa
taenda.
So then
Atatake time na before amalize hizo process utakuwa umemsuru.
hiyo dem alikwenda Saudi ama ni Lebanon. Alikwenda Saudi 2 years. Kukaa 2 years akarudi Kenya akaolewa. Akaolewa mwezi wa kwanza, wa pili, wa tatu boy akaanza kumcheza. Sasa ametosheka na yeye. Boy akamwambia
Saudi imeisha.
Boy akamwambia acha niende job na kambada. Hadi akamwambia fiti. Kumbe dem alishabook flight, ashafanya medical, ashafanya kila kitu. Nikubeba tu suitcase. Sasa yako Katari ni mwaka ya 4. Ananga kipost stickers na akienda bongo akilia.
Sana.
Hebu nikuone vizuri ndio unataka kuchapa.
Hadi nimeshitolea kuchapo.
Huyu ndiye amesema anataka nimuoe, anioe ama kunioa ama nikumuoa.
Kunioa, hata kunioa sisi.
Uko ready kuchapa. Sawa.
Uko tayari?
Ndio. Wewe moderator ndio kupiga kofi. Ni poa. Tristro unanimind. Kuchapa nayo.
Na watu
Nilikuwa lazima nikuchape.
na lazima wajue mimi nachapwa.
Sasa ni babaki tu wa nikikasirika nimwambie sikuli hata ananiambia sukae. Nimekasirika narudi kwa mamangu siuende.
Kunioa, uko serious? Hata passport.
Ani mjinga. Nani kujina jina nilikuitanga.
Hapana, sababu ndio best.
Koja ulimuitanga jina gani? Ulimuitanga jina gani?
Sikuwa najua jina yake. Sasa mimi nilisoma jina yake haraka. Hiyo ingine si wacha.
Ngoja nishuke.
Sikuwa najua jina yake for real. Sasa mimi sasa naambia vile nilikuita.
Nasiwaambie basi hata nao.
Siwaambie.
Wanaingilia boma yenyewe ya nini?
Hawa amelala. Na kuonanga tu ukipita.
Ndio nisema kwa date nipitie. Nikujulie hali. Hadi nipita tena.
Zako.
Sasa kupata siku hizi kama kupatana na Ruto.
Nakwanga hivyo.
Naona hapa hivi bishtangu wetu Bazenga huko.
Unajiona na Bazu. Kwani Bazu anajiona na kila mtu?
Naipa.
Tunanganya kwa hapa Mwehoko.
Mimi niko hapa.
Tuko plus moja, wewe ni neighbor.
Kidogo nichakate.
Tumetoka ile base ya mwitu nini ile base ya nini ya Mutura. Tumekuwa naye tu a few minutes ago.
Zimetoboka hapo mbele.
Kutoboka hapo mbele desi za bwana. Sawa.
Nakushuka iko wapi? Stairs iko wapi?
Wewe jirusha tu kama nani.
Hata nisikizie huko chini.
Tunaona kweli inauma. Bazenga amenyamaza sana mama ni ukweli. Anashangaa nilijulia wapi.
Mimi sijasema kitu.
Baadaye Bazenga ni bubu. Mongelele.
Wewe toka dakika 2 hapo upate kipayuka. Haya, toka kidogo.
Wacha nitoke. Siku hizi bubu. Jibambe.
Sawa. Chini mimi download movie niende nikalala.
Hi, Keisha.
How are you?
Okay.
I'm good. Kuna mtu mwingine anajiita Ian Gasharia kama wewe lakini yako na madredi. Sasa nani confusing. Most of the time tutapatananga FYP. Kama ni wa hapa huyu anaitangwa Washagwa, si Washaria.
Ni Gashagwa si Gasharia.
Ni rafiki yangu wa Embu.
Zako hizo.
Zangu. Kisha na wewe jamaa anakuanga mkeo tutaweza mkatia pia.
Yeah.
Siko interested. Amesema ako na chance. Nilikuwa nashindwa. Wasema ana date. Kwa nashindwa ni hiyo jina na confusing. Ngoja hiyo jibu swali yangu. Ati ambaye sana hana namba yako. Hiyo kitu inanisumbua akili.
Wewe ulileta mambo ya TikTok.
Unijibu WhatsApp. Unijibu sari.
Haya. Yeye anamwambie ni huyu aliniambia ni kuad.
Mimi niko na yake.
So, Embrace unanisomanga kama matakwa yako, si ndio? Lazima ningeuliza. Hiyo kitu inaniwasha kwa Martina.
Martina necessary. But anyway, Hata mambo yangu lazima nishinde nikikwambia sina wewe itikie tu.
Uniambi mambo yako sawa. Kutoka leo nikikwambia mambo yangu.
Mtishio na mtishia kwenda huko.
Usinitishie wewe.
First to be nice for me. Have a job.
Naona
sasa hivi
nijikute tena. Mimi Duchess KY. Mimi Duchess.KY.
Sasa nini? Taking it personally.
Duchess. Tunasema line yangu. Nakwambia Duchess. Nilikuwa nakwambia Duchess. Hawezi. Utaanza aje sasa?
Ningeshangaa my love.
Nzuri, usisahau ile line. Kukuongea nayo ni lazima. Yeto.
Nakusema Duchess.
It must be nice.
Ukipiga aliniambia ndio hata na nini kana ni jokes.
Danganya tena.
Sasa kitu kidogo naona ndio mimi wamenipigia kwani sio tunaongea.
Ni God. Mimi ni nabii. Najua time unaongea na Empress, najua time unaongea na It Must Be Nice.
Wewe ni waguvu wa kabisa. Hawezi
nimesema
confuse seven. My God. Kimeiga maana kwa live.
Wanaongea Kikisi peke yake. Siku nyingine karibu niingie kwa hiyo live yake.
Pata bala kijana.
Kama hivyo wakile kumi. Wewe hebu mimi nende nikalale, sitaki kuamka saa 4 kama leo. Hizo jiga wanapenda tumia kwa love ndo ni disappear. Sawa, kesho.
Kwa nani?
Kwa love. It must be nice. Yes.
Matako nini?
Kwenda ni day manaitwa Purple Clara na mitanga lao. Ila day tukaempress hizo favorite. Sasa labda tukufunze. Ndoto ni nini? Dreams ni state out. Enyewe. No. It state out. Damn it.
Sasa niko kwa gizo, unataka kuona nini? Moderator.
Hapo naambia.
Gaki.
Uone kisa, ndio hiyo. Umefurahi?
Tunasemaje King anaongea na
wewe unanitumia hiyo nini doji?
Ni moderator.
Nimekuwa nikijiongelesha, what the fuck? Unaniwekelea siku hizi kila kitu kai.
Si ni wewe.
Yaani unaniwekelea hata simu.
Mimi nimesema siri zako nitakuwa nasiandika hivi. Umenionyesha. Mimi
Hapana. Sasa ni nani hawezi kutrust? Sasa nimekuonyesha na nini? Wewe
Umeniambia.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a foot rivals match on the menu. What are you expecting?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Tremendous individual skill. Something comes of this. He's through. Oh, great save!
Yeah, did so well there. Got his angles absolutely spot on.
Wataru Endo. Are putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. And passing it through. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
And deciding to go short with this one. Morato. Real chance. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. And in with a real chance. There it is. And just delighting and back underway. 1-0 it is. Morato. Showing good situational awareness. Now, who can he play it to? And the post denied him. Nothing comes of it. Jakub Kivior.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
That's a really open flow to the game. End-to-end start. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And flying forward here. Well, what a stop that was. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? It's in, they're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Whiskey, exchange yourself for another bottle. Single malt.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Going to struggle to get it away properly. Three goals without reply.
Maybe President of the United States.
Barkley. Cutting it out. Barkley.
Sorry,
Decent idea. Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender.
Whiskey, go back in the bottle.
Promising ball. Oh, the threat is there.
Whiskey, exchange yourself for another. Single malt.
On this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
The man secretly took out the pen tip while signing, then pretended to cough and hid the pen tip in his mouth. He secretly took out the pen tip and opened the lock. During the interrogation, he pretended that he could not reach the water cup. When Olivia helped him pass the water cup, he suddenly knocked her unconscious, then tied the iron window and the door tightly together with an iron chain, and finally picked up the water cup and smashed it hard against the iron door. The police outside the door heard the noise and thought Olivia was in danger and hurried over to pull the door, but Olivia woke up in advance. He hurried forward to cover her mouth, and Olivia bit his fingers hard. The police outside the door saw this and thought Jason was going to kill Olivia, so they pried the door harder. After hard work, they finally opened the iron door, and the iron window in the house fell at the same time. When they got up and went into the room, Jason had already escaped through the window. The man pretended to shoot hoops in prison while the guards weren't paying attention. He quickly tore off the basketball net and stuffed it into his clothes. The next day at lunchtime, he walked up to the most vicious bully in prison, mocking the bully's ugly hairstyle. The bully's face darkened, and with just one look, his henchman immediately stepped forward to teach him a lesson, and he was rushed to the infirmary. While the nurse had her back turned to get medicine, he swiftly stole a fake death pill from the drawer. Back in his cell, he managed to get hold of a whole bedsheet. In the dead of night, he tightly wrapped the basketball net around his chest and stomach, then swallowed the fake death pill. He tied one end of the bedsheet rope to the ceiling and slipped the other end around his neck. Taking a deep breath, he stepped off firmly from a high spot, the rope instantly strangling his throat. He quickly lost consciousness. When the patrolling guard found him at dawn, he showed no signs of life. The doctor checked and confirmed death, so the body was bagged and taken out through the prison gates. On the way to the crematorium, the zipper of the body bag began to loosen, and the man suddenly woke up. Greedily gasping for fresh air, he reached for his chest. The basketball net was still tightly wrapped around his body. It was that very net that dispersed the rope's deadly pressure. When the hearse stopped to wait, he quietly opened the door and finally set foot on the road to freedom. The man pretended to shoot hoops in prison while the guards weren't paying attention. He quickly tore off the basketball net and stuffed it into his clothes. The next day at lunchtime, he walked up to the most vicious bully in prison, mocking the bully's ugly hairstyle. The bully's face darkened, and with just one look, his henchman immediately stepped forward to teach him a lesson, and he was rushed to the infirmary. While the nurse had her back,
Here are some of the weirdest Japanese cars.
Far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task
Any one
facing
of
them.
us could be next.
Jakub
News,
Kiwior.
everyone. It knocked me out and took my form.
Goal could be an opportunity here. Possession one. And the throw-in forthcoming.
But when I'm the real professor, I'll show you that my DNA is complete.
Well, on the cusp of half-time, and not a first half that will live long in the memory for the visitors. How about your take?
Well, what can you say? This has been a dismal
know what's
first
going
half.
on here.
They've
I'm the
lacked
monster.
discipline, they've looked disorganised, and they've lacked fight. Not a great combination, really.
I'm really scared.
Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Brilliantly blocked. Oh, big moment. Keeper there to collect.
This is alien killer board. Any one of us could be next. Bad news, everyone. It
And with
knocked me
that,
out.
the first half draws to a
I
close.
trust you. Guess what sounds your preach on this time? I'm just simply just lock the doors. Can't get into two. Then lock the door behind him. I'll sleep.
I know you can hear me.
No, you're a hallucination. You're not real.
You have to believe me.
Shut up. What's up, Stevie? Those pills you gave me last week, the ones you stole. Good luck with the crazy.
Good luck with the diarrhea.
I can prove you're not crazy. Meet me at the Broad Street subway station in 10 minutes. We're almost there, Steven.
Almost where? You're waking up in weird places, Stephen. Not sleepwalking. You're teleporting. It smells like it'd be some kind of colon bug.
So underway again into the second half, and it has certainly been a commanding performance so far.
On in Pearl Street. Someone's following me.
Steve, what is this?
Frankie
Short
de Jong.
story is this will fix it.
Able to
Bring you
skip
to a
past
new
his
study.
man. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's
Friends,
just
I rescued you.
great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
You think you forget your problems, man? Even if it did, you're sure as hell never gonna see it.
Oh, what a stop! But he's gone short with it. That's a good-looking pass. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back.
Okay, this is a big deal.
Once a kid, you think two deadbolts, then lock the door behind him while sleepwalking. No, your hallucination. You're not dreaming.
Really good wide play.
Stevie, those pills you gave me last week.
Cross could be useful. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
I can prove you're not crazy. Meet me
Well,
at
they
the
might
Broad
be
Street
able to
Subway
launch a
Station in
counter-attack.
minutes. We're almost there, Steven.
Almost
where?
calm. And you cannot argue with
While
it.
waking up in weird places, Stevie. This man got really angry because polar bears kept eating his food, so he came up with an idea. He filled 6 pans with water and let them freeze solid overnight. The next day, he used the ice slabs to create a box shape by carefully putting them all together. He packed the seams with snow and water to make them stick, then sealed the gaps tighter by melting the edges with a hot metal tool. He finally added a lid for the box. Now he could store his food safely inside this ice box. But despite all this hard work, he only received 2 likes. This man got really angry. The man was standing with his hand resting on an iron railing. Suddenly, the railing broke and he fell straight down. Right below was a furnace used for making bullets. He did not even get time to scream for help before he slowly disappeared into the boiling molten metal. After passing through hundreds of machine processes, bullets were made from the same material of his body. In his memory, thousands of workers from the weapon factory came onto the streets. All of them were armed. Even a 90-year-old grandmother did not stay behind. Thousands of people fired those special bullets into the sky at the same time. They kept shooting until every magazine was empty. When the firing was over, everybody returned to the factory. At that moment, a man standing on the roadside was watching everything. He had no idea that the next danger was about to come to him. An old man quickly told him to hide inside a car. The man did not understand why, but he still obeyed and went inside the car. Just a few seconds later, because of gravity, the thousands of bullets that had gone into the sky started falling back down. The very next moment, bullets rained on the car like a storm of hailstones. The man was terrified, but hiding in time saved his life. As soon as he took a sigh of relief, he noticed something strange. The old man who had warned him was now standing on the road, casually talking to his friend, and the bullets seemed to move away from them on their own. Not a single bullet touched either of them. The man was standing with his hand resting on an iron railing. So, you have a name or what? Excuse me, is that seat taken? No, but it's a film. This is the second best seat in the room. There's almost no glare from the lights on the board. The best, of course, is mine. We can rotate. Would you just mind moving? Because we're all in a study group. Sure. Can you extinguish your cigarette? It's public space and the smoke is not that pleasant.
Again, my sincere apologies for last week. As all of you know, Ms. Jones is having some personal issues. So we will be hiring a new TA. Anybody interested, see me after class.
An exciting opportunity. How much does it pay?
Again, see me after class.
Good afternoon, Professor Roberts. I filled my TA application weeks ago. When do we hear?
The application window hasn't closed yet.
Well, to refresh your memory, I'm the best in class. I have the most need and one who will help me to get back on this summer.
You're also extremely pushy.
Who am I pushing?
You make people a little uncomfortable.
You don't seem to try very hard to fit in.
Excuse me, is that seat taken?
This man wanted the bullet to go a very long distance.
Oh, what's this thing in the middle of the room with the hole in the end?
That's a breeding mount.
Mom, we're gonna miss the movie. Okay, but we've been here for hours. I only hang out at the stupid horse hospital.
The stupid horse hospital puts dinner on your table. Wouldn't kill you to take an interest.
What's this thing in the middle of the room with the hole in the end?
That's a breeding mount. The nurses use it to collect reproductive material.
So, Jordan, what do you like to do for fun?
He's out of here. Give him the boot. This boy had a strange superpower. He could trick anyone's mind. One day, he pointed his hand like a gun and fired at a woman. The woman screamed and grabbed her stomach, covered in blood. But in reality, nothing had happened. The boy had only made a gun shape with his hand. It was just an illusion. After that, he walked straight into a bank and tried to cash a check of $0. The cashier was shocked at such a huge amount. She quickly took the check to show her
Thanks
senior
for joining us
officer. The
in
boy
beautiful
calmly said,
Catalonia today.
"Mistake, it's a
I'm Guy Mowbray,
$5,000 check."
joined by
The
Sue
cashier
Smith
looked
in the
again.
commentary
The check
position,
really showed
and everything is set up
$5,000. She
nicely to give us a
apologized,
really
cashed it
good match.
instantly, and gave him the money.
Barcelona
As the boy
versus
stepped out with the
Arsenal.
cash, the
Great
check
to be
suddenly
here. I
turned
think it's
into a
important that
newspaper in the
both teams are
cashier's
focused
hand.
from
She
the off, though,
panicked,
and they
called the
start
police, and
quickly.
reported him.
But I'd love to
Meanwhile,
see
the
some
boy had
goals.
already jumped into
Hopefully,
his
I've not just
partner's
cursed
car and
it.
used his powers again. The chasing police suddenly flew through
Barcelona
weather, turning
trying to get
freezing
things
cold.
moving
Snowballs
and
rained
able
down
to
on their
deal with
car,
the
making
game
it lose
decisively.
control.
Well
The police
defended.
vehicle flipped over on the highway
This
and
is the
slid all the way
Barcelona
to a
team
gas
sheet.
station. The moment it
Marc-Andre
stopped,
ter
the
Stegen
weather
is in
turned
goal.
normal again. Later,
Pedri
when the
plays
boy got to
alongside
control,
Frankie
he
de
thought
Jong in
losing
central
control to
midfield.
his mother,
And
who he'd
leading the
been
line
home for
is
years. For
Robert
a short moment,
Lewandowski.
she opened her eyes and felt alive again. But soon, her illness returned and she
This
fell
is how
back to
Arsenal
weakness.
line up.
Tears filled the
Declan
boy's
Rice
eyes because
plays
even with all his
alongside Martin
powers, he couldn't
Odegaard
save his
in
mother.
central
This
midfield,
boy had
and
a
they're playing
strange
with just one
superpower. He
up
could
front.
trick anyone's mind. One day, he pointed his hand like a gun and fired at a woman. The woman screamed and grabbed her stomach, covered in
To
blood.
put them
In
ahead.
reality,
Oh, a
the
flawless
boy had
tackle.
only made a gun
Read the
shape with his
situation
hand. It
well.
was just an
Really good
illusion. After
challenge.
that, he walked
Timed it
straight into a
so
bank and tried to
perfectly.
cash a check with
Good
$0. The cashier was shocked at
Somebody
such a
needs to
huge
get their
amount.
foot
She
on it here.
quickly took the check to show her senior officer. But the boy calmly said, "You made a mistake. It's a $5,000 check." The cashier looked again.
This is
The
a
check
promising
really
looking
showed
attack from
$5,000.
Barcelona.
She
Oh,
apologized,
super
thanked him
challenge.
instantly, and
He
gave him
stopped
the
a
money.
certain
As the
goal.
boy stepped out with the cash, the check suddenly turned into a newspaper in the cashier's hand.
Well,
She
he's a player
panicked,
that
called the
many
police,
have
and
been
reported him.
talking about.
Meanwhile, the
Will
boy
we
had
be
already
talking
jumped
about
into
him?
his
For the
partner's
right
car and
reasons
used his
today, though.
powers again. The
Yeah, this is
chasing police
ability on the
suddenly
ball
felt the
for
weather
me. I
turn to
know it's a
freezing
cliche,
cold.
but it's almost
Snowballs
as if
rained
he's
down
got it
on
on
their
a
car,
string at
making it lose
times.
control.
He's
The
just able
police
to
vehicle
manipulate
flipped
him
over
so
on the
well,
highway and
work
slid
within
all the
those
way to a
tight
gas
spaces,
station. The
and
moment
then
it
can pick
stopped,
out
the
the
weather
right
turned
pass
normal
or
again.
get his
Later,
shot
when the
off.
boy
I'm
returned
really
home,
looking
he
forward to
thought
watching
losing
him
his
today.
powers on his mother, who had been in a coma for years. For a short moment, she opened her eyes and felt alive again, but soon her illness returned and she fell back into weakness. Tears filled the boy's eyes because even with all his powers, he
Odegaard.
couldn't save his mother.
A
This boy
turnaround in
had a
possession.
strange
Excellent
superpower. He could
positioning.
trick anyone's mind. One day, he pointed his hand like a gun and fired at a woman. The woman screamed and
Jules
grabbed her
Koundé.
stomach, covered in blood. But in reality, nothing had happened. The boy had only made a gun shape with his hand. It was just an
Promising
illusion.
position,
After that,
this.
he walked straight into a bank and tried to cash a check of $0. The cashier was shocked at such a
Losing the
huge
ball,
amount.
trying
She
to move the
quickly took the
defenders.
check to show her senior
And there's the
officer. The
opener.
boy
The
calmly said, "You
all-important
made a
first
mistake.
goal
It's a
of the game.
$5,000."
Lunch money. Lunch money. Hey, Lise. Yes, sir. Lunch money? Nah, chicks wind up getting all your money anyway. That's sexist. Now I gotta go liberate some checks for your brother. Simpson, you know why I'm here. I could give you my lunch money, or I could give you a small lunch. Look at all them burgers and fries. I just thank God you didn't take my coupons. Got enough for a month. Free hamburger? No, give them the coupon and they give you the hamburger. I knew that.
Obesity. It's not funny anymore.
What else you got? Just bubbly oil. Stand back and give me a straw. Lunch money. Lunch money. Hey, Lise. Nah, chicks wind up getting all your